What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of Hunter x Hunter, episode 98. Last time, they finished the whole Chimera Ant bit with the Phantom Troop. They defeated all of them there, which was the Scorpion Lady and the people she changed. I know what I wanted to say. It was sad that she turned all those people, and, you know, their existence was so miserable that they asked to be killed. That is the shit that gets to me. Like this K drama I was watching, she said something crazy. This is, some people won't care, some people might, but it really hit me where she was so depressed, but she walks out into the street. She is drunk. She walks out into the street to grab this man's wallet because he's trying to make it out into the street to get it, but too many cars are coming and he's having trouble like maneuvering between them or whatever. And so she goes out in the oncoming traffic, grabs wallet, comes back, and she said, "Don't worry, I won't die, because lately it's the thing I want most, and I never get what I want, so don't worry." I'm like, wow, that fucked me up. That was. If you haven't seen this K drama, Another Miss O, oh, you gotta watch it. If you like tearjerkers, ooh, watch that one. Ooh, I'm almost done. I think I have like 3 or 4 episodes left. So right when I'm done with this, I'm gonna go back to editing, fucking rezero while I'm watching this. So anyway, back to Hunter x Hunter though. Now I think we're gonna pick up with. I don't know why we're seeing this alligator. I thought we'd pick up with the king, but maybe not. Wow, only one way to find out. Hopefully we pick back up with the king though, because they made it seem like that the way episode 97 ended, with Killua and Gon like sneaking in there, like swimming in the lake, like I don't know. Anyway, yeah, King's being presented with people, right? Probably people he's going to eat. He's trying to find Nen users too, because the more Nen users he eats, the more powerful he gets. So I don't know though. Now we're seeing this guy, so maybe we're gonna have to see all of them get taken out first before we see him. Before we see them kill him or fight him, probably won't kill him. They have no chance. Oh, then they're not going to the king. What am I keep saying that? Pitou, Pitou, Nefer Pitou. Anyway, okay, let's jump into the reaction, guys. Weird, but I don't know. I mean, I get why you're observing him now, like, because maybe you want to. He might. Okay, so you know how the king, when he eats people who are Nen users, he gets stronger. I wonder if the same thing applies to all the other ants, or if that only works with him. That's like his ability or something. But maybe not. But so like, what would be? But they eat humans, like they taste good. I'm assuming if they're Nen users, they're tastier. So he's like a rare delicacy for this chameleon. So that's just what makes the most sense to me. But I could be so off on that one because it really doesn't make sense. Like, what are you gonna do? Just spy on him and then report back to the king about him? Because some of them are coming back to this king because I don't know if they're afraid or something, or why. Because you said you could just go out on your own and be your own king. Well, obviously that's not the case for all of you because Scorpion Lady got her ass handed to her. Seems like the tiger and his 2 lackeys were having some trouble. So what does that mean? That you ran across some other strong Nen users? I don't know. And then what's, again, the chameleon, like what is his play here? It could be just like trying to gain favor with the king. I mean, oh god. Puff, Shia Puff, said, oh, really? That's all? Oh, that's nothing. When they came back, the tiger and his minions, but then again, I don't know. Well, how is that nothing? They betrayed your king. So I don't know how you could just see that as nothing. Maybe he'll just eat them, you know? False sense of security. So even if this chameleon guy does come back and like this is just his way of trying to like gain his favor, good favor with the king. Yeah, cool, you gave me some intel, but you still went out on your own, tried to strike out on your own, and no. No. That's not how we're gonna do it. Thanks for the info. Gobble, gobble, gobble. I don't know, something like that. I mean, he's eaten them before. I don't see why he would stop now. Even though they probably taste like shit to him. I think he said something along, ugh, tastes disgusting or something. But Gon took down that snake, no problem. I knew that was gonna happen. But yeah, so going around killing people. So they're okay. They killed this entire town, summoning them all under the guise of, this whole like selection. But really in your what are you calling, like one town at a time? Or is it like all the towns? Like no, he's making his way across the no. That's right. That's what Killua said. Across the country. Okay, so anyway, whatever. So he's summoning them area at a time, region at a time, and then killing them all. And then he's just gonna keep moving on. Like, why would he just stop there? Like, he'll just move on to another country. It would be tough for someone else to make something go quickly. But this is my question. This is probably going to be a stupid question that I should probably already know the answer to. Oh yeah, sorry, I was just reading the subtitles, like how he runs his country. They're like slaves. So their whole informant thing, I call them slaves because it pretty much is. I mean, like, when you get involved in this, there's no like getting out. It's like probably being part of a gang almost, right? It's similar. So once you're in, which I don't know how you even become a part of it. I don't know if you're recruited or what, or if it's voluntary. I don't know. Anyway, or just dragged against your will. But once you're a part of it, you're rewarded for information, and after you rack up points, you're given promotions on top of whatever your reward is. I don't know what it is, but if you give them false information or if you try to get away, they hold your family hostage. They put families in separate groups, which is really smart. So that if you try to leave, they'll just hold your other family members hostage and kill them if you try to get away again. Or it's like to prevent them from trying to escape. But if they catch you, you're dead, and probably the rest of your family's dead too. The ones in the other groups. I think that's what Killua said. That's really fucked up. But my question is, what is this whole thing about? Like, why are you like this whole like ceremony that they're having, like, where you're summoning all these people? What is it for? Your selection, like, what are you selecting? Are you selecting people for these groups? Like, I'm confused. Did they ever say what the selection's for? I probably talked over it episodes ago and they haven't mentioned it since. But this guy, they talked about it. Was it in the episode before this? Or it was, no, okay. I'm like, I thought the scene was in here. Really, yeah, they want this guy to leak information to them about everything that he's done. But this is the thing, that guy's like dead now. So, or he's being controlled at least. So what are you gonna do? I mean, can't really do anything to him, but you can make the lives of the citizens better, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what this whole selection even is. But anyway, so they're going around summoning people. What did they say? Like about 500,000 people are dying a day if they don't stop them. So, but what they're struggling with is if they make a scene and the king finds out about it, more people are just gonna die. Like, he'll just probably, is it expedite the process? Is that the right word? I probably need my phone for that one. I think that's right. But yeah, I just, I don't know. I don't know how you solve this problem. You need to take out the king, but you need to get the guardians away from him first, or guards. You need to get the guards away from him first, and if Gon or Knuckle, we have to worry about Knuckle too, if they make a scene, that, like they said, security's just gonna get even tighter, so they just need to lay low and follow the plan. I don't know how Knuckle and Shooter are going to get the guards away from the king. I mean, they haven't really divulged that information yet. But probably next episode they'll give us some more information. They're waiting for the right opportunity. I don't know if they're waiting for them to separate from him on their own, like a little bit, like maybe when they go outside, maybe they're walking around in the forest doing some patrol, or I don't know. I don't see why the guards would ever leave his side or leave the whatever castle that he's in, palace, whatever you call it. But I mean, because the only way you get the jump on them is if they're outside of the castle. Like, their hearing is in their, what is it? Oh, shit. Is it in? Oh, no. Oh, N? Is it N? Where you can, like, sense people around you? Anyway, I think that's right. If I'm wrong, correct me, but you need to get them far enough away where they're not within their range anymore. And I think Pitou already established that at least her range is pretty wide. It's vast. I don't know why, or I don't know if Well, I know why. I don't know why I said why. I meant to say I don't know if the other two guardians have the same ability, or like at least I don't know if it's um as vast as hers. They seem to have like different abilities, so but that's kind of a basic one though. So maybe they would be around the same. Well, anyway, you need to get them far enough away from the king though, because if their senses are that heightened, I'm assuming his would be the same, especially since he's eating these Nen users. He's only going to get stronger, and that's going to go into like all of his abilities, not just one or two. So, yeah, I'm talking too much about this one subject. Pretty much get them as far away from him as possible. But how you do that, that's a mystery to me, because I just don't think there's just nothing you can do that would make them willingly leave his side. Like, they would just see right through it, I feel. No? Anyway. Unless you, like, run away, like, you're like, hi, here I am, Nen user, rare delicacy, right? Ha 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 ha. Dip. I don't know. Something like that. Make them chase you. I mean, cats like to chase their prey. Dogs, too. So, stalk their prey. More like, if you're a cat. But still. I don't know. Anyway, or at least that's what Coda does. Like, he does the whole prowl, and then, like, he gets close enough and then he pounces. But if they start running, he'll chase them, too, like a bird or something. So, we'll see. We'll see what she does. Anyway, I'll stop talking now. If I'm misunderstanding anything, post it in the comments. Let me know what's up with this selection. What are you selecting? I'm sure I'm supposed to know that, but I don't. But yeah, sorry about that. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna stop talking so I can get this up. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. Other than that, I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and I'll catch you in the next reaction.